Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pacific Grand Western Railway. Today I'm going to do a follow-up video on this MTH F3 locomotive. As you remember, in the last video, I ended where we had a problem with the main board not converting power to the motor. Well, after being online and finding out that MHT is no longer being made, they were sold out to scale trains, and this particular model was, I believe, retired back in the mid-2000s, like 2010, 2011 somewhere. They stopped making it. So the possibility of getting another main board for it is going to be costly than what the locomotive is worth, what I paid for the whole set. So today, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to remove all the main board and DCC wiring. We're going to hook it up straight to straight DC operation and just run it as a straight DC locomotive. Also, in the second part of the video, I required running gear now for this Tyco C630 that I kit bashed into a low nose 630. I have the power torque truck all cleaned up, serviced, and ready to go. So we're going to be putting it into this locomotive and getting this locomotive up and running, and on the end of this video. So that's the two projects for this video. So with that, let's get into it. Oh, need to take it easy. Little pieces. I still have some copper work to do in some of my other Tyco locomotives. Now you might recall this was an absolute bear getting together in the last video. See how we make out today. Right off the bat, I'm going to say not good. Oh, sure. Too many parts. With that, you'll recall how we opened up the shell. And finding on eBay, these things still command a pretty good value. The same set I bought is still commanding upwards of $250 on eBay. So apparently this set holds its value. Oh, come on out of there. I do not want to pull too much on those power trucks because I do not want them to pop apart on me. I'm not exactly sure what holds that insole visible on the front. We'll put the screws in there and we're going to get back to our... I also just did some fresh work on this test track. I'll just show you briefly. I put the divider on here so to keep the two contacts from connecting each other, shorting out. And I did get a light I'd like a red bulb, but this one screws out, so I can put a red bulb in a later date when I find one. But this goes for now to show us we got power. Okay. Go on here. And I'll start by unplugging this, unplugging that, and getting the headlight to work. The headlight might be burnt out. Might be reason why one of it's not working too. They might have zapped it. And this is the power wire to the motor. And yes, of course, there'd be two plug-ins. They wouldn't have been nice enough to made that with male ends, two female ends, would they? So we're going to have to take this stuff off as well, just to I'm going to take this off. We'll worry about getting the lights going once I get the motor going. Okay, that's most of that. Oh, it is rear wheel pickup. Okay, it does have four wheel pickup. Okay. And I believe what the problem is one of these things has been cooked. She's definitely not throwing power to where it should be. So red, orange, and brown should be the headlight. Purple are the number boards. And some corrosion under here. This wasn't worked on very well. There's a corrosion under there. It shouldn't be. There, my T-Rex can guard my screws. So what we gotta do is get all this hooked to here. I wonder if this thing comes out. Oh yeah, just like that. There we go. Cool. We can go for spare parts. Okay, we're back to basic wiring. I think I'm going to take everything out of there and go from there. again, spare parts. While I'm thinking of it, I'm just going to hook up the They all could be soldered together. We got to get the headlight and they were well-built trains, I got to admit. Unfortunately, I can't clip them together. I think they're all going to get soldered together. It'll be a nice soldering iron on. And what did I see if I had some heat shrink tubing? Trying to get that behind that screw. I'll go down behind there. No, but it sits there out of the way. This I bought off of Model Railroader, their train's parts store. They have some goodies. Also, if you notice, the pins on my hat came from Model Railroader also. These little wires got some little cups on them. I want to see if I can hook together and get the wires for the lights and everything in there and solder everything together. Oh. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the brown one is the common. for everybody. Boy, there's a lot of corrosion on that. Somebody used some acid core solder by the looks of things. No, that is probably okay. Yeah, the brown has got to be the common. Oh, actually, the purple's the headlight. Purple's the headlight. Orange is the marker lights. Okay, and brown's the common. Okay. So why don't I just get some different wire instead of taking all this apart? Cutting this apart. I don't really know if I want to do that. Why wasn't that headlight working? And it burnt out. I'm going to see if we got some other wire. What I am going to do, let me get a couple of nails. I'm just going to see if that headlight lights up. Ooh, ow! You bit me. Normally just go with ordinary lighting on that. Take this out of there. Put it together. See if I can get these. One pair together. Okay, we're just going to, for the hell of it, look at that. Except he's going in reverse. Let me test something else out here first. Come on. Oh, you gotta be a... There we go. Okay, that is definitely forward. Reverse. Okay. What have you done here, MTH? Okay, so we got two. And yellow over this side, and white over this side. I hate it when this happens. Nobody can make any dang thing go on the same track. DCC, I guess. So yellow's, so if you're anybody working on an MTH locomotive, yellow is the right-hand power wire, which you would think would go to the right-hand power wire of the motor, but no. Okay, now to get this to do again. Oh, come on, you little bugger. Be nice to Daddy. Well, you want the other once. Ah, just like that. There we go. Boy, that is smooth. him up so you can see what we're doing. Let me see if I have something I can use for a nope, that's a wire, not a some of my Tyco parts. I think I have something a little better than that we can use. Get into the Tyco goodies. Oh, maybe. Anybody got any longer wire? Yeah. Don't suppose that would. I'm not here right on that. Yeah, that way, but of course I know I soldered it right to the light bulb. There we go. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, that didn't work. Ah, 2 rambunctious, my friends. I know some of you pursuers out there, people that are rivet count everything, are going to be screaming I'm using a, oh my gosh, a Tyco light bulb and a marvelous MTH DCC locomotive. Well, you know what? If it works, it's going to get used. And as the saying goes, it's my line, so my decision. And if you don't tell the locomotive or the light bulb it's not in a Tyco, it ain't going to know the difference. As a light bulb, a locomotive is a locomotive. Now, get that other bulb started there. If we can, don't need that much wire. Ouch. Technically, that should work. No, turn the power pack on. Yep. What I'm going to do is take a little wrap of this. And I'm just going to go around here. No, I dropped it. Okay. What I was hoping I could do that. Now, as you can probably hear, my bird is being a little talkative. One of the birds is being a little talkative today, giving us his 2 cents worth. almost. That's actually my Iranian pigeon that's making the noise. They'd kind of like me to be playing with them, not so much the trains. Let's see if I can open this. Unplug, there we go. That is what I was thinking of. And wrap it with this and solder them together. Well, it was an idea. What I will do, if I get them together this time, oh, wouldn't you guys be real miserable swine? Oops, I don't want to be in the way of the camera. Ah, we're going to do this. Like that. Now we can go. Now, if we can accomplish the same thing with this, now we have another one wanting to come over and play. Aye. And just okay. This wire's a little long, but well, you know what? Yeah, I'll take a little off. Oops, a daisy. Okay, I just popped off. That one there. I'm gonna put a little bit of stick 'em on you. Just like that. This wire down here. Good. Okay. DCC be damned. Sorry, DCC lovers. Okay. Put our... Whoops, a daisy. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen, just a screw. You know what else I'm going to do? Just to make it look a little neater. I was going to get a DCC decoder and maybe give this locomotive to my girlfriend, seeing as she's been bugging me to go modern DCC. However, sorry girl, if you're watching this, it's going back to DC. We'll get her another locomotive if she wants a DCC. So sometimes, I'll just put this on there to keep this all in there just to tidy things up. Okay, you get down there then, you get down there then. Okay, there. Oh, great. Yeah. I'm sure all the DCC folks out there that see my channel have gone looking for a stiff drink by now. Well, I hate that. No, that holds the bulb pretty good like it is. The bulb will come lighter once she's on the rails. But it's working. Whoops. I call that a success. She's working. Okay. Now the real fun part begins is putting that front coupler back. Ooh, I keep doing that. Putting that front coupler back on. Now I have the feeling somebody's touching something. I'm gonna melt my nose. That'll be okay. I'm not sure. I think I gotta take a bit off of here. Incidentally, I still gotta put a piece under this one, but the steps didn't do that badly. So I gotta straighten it just a little bit and put a piece under it. I'll do that when I'm done here. I need a different screwdriver here. Oh, perfect, I got the right one. What we do is take a bit off of this. We're just going to take a bit off this thing here. I used a Dremel tool for this, however I'm out of cutoff wheels for the Dremel tool. And that's fairly soft metal actually. You will find it goes easier if you do this. Lift and push. What? Get your finger out of the way so you don't cut your finger off. I really got to get an air compressor one of these days. Just remove any sharp pieces. Okay, now it should be down lower than the hood. Make sure I haven't broken any wires. Still works. Well, you got quite a bit of crap. Get up and go. Now I could put a tiny bit of tape over those two, but I think I'll be alright. Okay. Wonder. Oh, we have this here before I move on to the other one. I got a piece of plastic that will big. go through my plastic pieces to find that. Okay. Now we should be good. Okay. Now, the headache begins, ladies and gentlemen. I think I just lost the screw someplace. Isn't that nice? Okay, I've lost the screw somewhere. Oh, I did too. I found it. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay. What do you know? Made it this time. Okay. And that step come right off. Okay. Oh, the number board, yeah, the number board headlights all light up. Okay. On full power. Oh, dang it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say that's him done. I'll glue that step on after off camera. I'll see if I can put a piece of plastic on that, extend it, and glue it on there. Okay. Up a daisy. Up a daisy. Oh, come on. Oh. I just dropped all my pieces on the floor. And these are for coupler boxes on another locomotive. Okay. So now we're going to put the power truck in this guy. This can go in the garbage. And these are parts I'll put up there. Those are parts. Okay, there's our rear truck and our power truck. We need this. Just like that. Pop that off of there. And the dummy truck. And I gotta have a little bit different bulb holder. Oh, I also got to get a screw for that, which is going to be a real oh, I hope I got one. I should do. I do. A little wee tiny guy. And it looks like I'm going to have to change out this wiring. That can be done. We can fix that. Show you under the whoopsie. I've completely serviced this truck. It's been completely all gone through and serviced both of them. So that's the dummy truck. It goes that one. Just gonna let the oh, come on. Soldering iron heat up for a minute. This wire gonna be long enough? Oh yeah. Wrap those together. Okay. We'll put some rubbing alcohol on it. Just a couple of drops. You got all kinds of these bugs, what the hell ever they are. The damn things are hard. Okay. What I'm going to do with this is hang on to here like this. I'm going to take all that off of there. Okay, all I did, ladies and gentlemen, I just took the stuff off underneath. Okay, so this fits on there. Got a third hand. Ow! Oh! Didn't particularly want my hand in there. Thank you. Ouch. Okay, now The fun part is, this can go we gotta get this in there. No, we gotta get this little guy. Ah. Ag. I don't believe it. We actually got it the first time. Why won't you go on there, you silly bugger? Okay, keep the light bulb out then. Like that. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Shoot. Thought it went too easy, folks. When things go together too easy, it usually means there's something you've done wrong. This is going to go in there, so this is all got to. I wonder if I can go beside that. like I said, oh, trust me, I'm not the only one that swore at these things trying to get this in here. We're going to put the screw in first. Of course, yeah, now it wants to get magnetic. Not too much torque, but just enough to hold her in, ladies and gentlemen. Ah. Oh, you miserable. Oh, monkey, does your mother know you're home? There we go. It seems to be. It ought to be. Okay. This is pretty straightforward. Darn. Where a guy needs 4 hands. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Technically, we should have power. Just dropped my little screwdriver. And we should have power, ladies and gentlemen. You're killing me here. Oh, I bet you know what happened. Okay. Why you roll it on the wheel if you're going. Ah, miserable little gear here. What'll all be? Okay, these little devils have a tendency to do that. Hmm. Oh, I got another one of those gears. That might be a sticky wicket. No, don't tell me I don't have another one of them. I am running out of, I got MU2 motors. I'm running out of power torch motors and parts. And I don't have another one of those gears. Well, what am I going to do to fix you, you miserable little hound dog? Well, wouldn't he be a dirty little hound dog? I wonder if I can change the other gear. Could be the gears on this one or not. So hot. I gotta do some more buying on eBay to get some more of these parts in. I'm gonna say that gear is drowned out. It's going in the garbage. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to put a dab of CA on there, just to make sure you don't need much, just to a drop is all you need, just to make sure it don't come off. Okay, now to get all this back in, there we go. There we go. Okay. Whoa! Whoops, I'm not there. I gotta put some plastic around that. This is just crazy glued on for now. And I gotta put some plastic around it to hold that on. But there are 630 low nose has power. It needs to be putting right in though. Oh, that is the way it is. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's 2 locomotives running. So, okay, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the MTH back to DC and running, and Pacific Grand Western Railway C630 Tyco kitbash low nose running. What we're also going to accomplish 2 upcoming videos. The next upcoming video will be putting this as the Tyco ST24 shell. I finally got it in the paint remover and got the paint stripped off it. This shell is going on the Atlas ST24 frame. That'll be the next conversion video. What we're also going to do down the road is this is the high nose off that locomotive I just fixed up. And this is the C430. I also just got the paint remover and took the paint off. This nose is going to go on there. We're going to replace it. So we got a high nose C430 Elco. So that's going to be the next couple of things. I just got to get, I have an MU2 powertrain for this one. I got to get a couple of screws to hold it together because I had to drill it apart to clean it. So once I get to the hobby shop and get those, this one will be able to be powered up. But this nose is going on there. Then we'll have the C430 high nose that they made, the fuel. So those will be coming up in the next few videos. The SD24, this one, the SD24 conversion video will be the next one. It's going to be, I think, a fairly easy conversion. Then once I get done down the road, I'll get some evergreen plastic and these slots for these slots in it where the motor used to clip in for Tyco drive. And on the front here, all these slots, I'll fill them in with evergreen plastic and carve them down the pit, smooth them out. Then I can carve the door things in them, and I'll seal those slots in. And for the back couplers, to seal this in, I have a wrecked Atlas underframe off a GP40 or GP38, one of those. It's got the complete thing with the coupler pocket on everything in it. I'm going to cut that down, and I'll use that to seal the back end in and body mount the couplers. So that'll be, I have all the lights and everything for it. This is how the window wiring everything looks like for an SD24 Tyco. So it, I'll just put that in there for now. We don't lose it. And that will be an upcoming video. So it, I think it should be a fairly, I've already tried it, should be a fairly easy, not too complicated a conversion. Then we'll have a different version of SD24, the MU with my Atlas SD24s and the rest of my Atlas equipment. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, from all of us at Pacific Grand Western Railway, thank you very much for tuning in. And for my recent subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing and becoming part of the channel. Every subscriber helps. It puts me up to 57 now. But, I'm starting to pick up one a day, which is very nice, and I appreciate very much. And if you can give me a like, thumbs up, share, whatever, I'd greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment if you like. And from all of us at Pacific Grand Western Railway, thank you very much for tuning in.